Welcome to Trading Lounge, and we'll be looking at the S&P 500 here. And from wave 4 here, we've been looking at this as wave 1 here, wave 2 here, and all of this up here for wave 3 here, and looking for an A and a B and a C back for wave 4 here before seeing wave 5 moving up here. Now there are different ways to count all of this, but as I may have mentioned before, is that the 2,500 here is normally a level that would be reached and the market would be pulled up to that large number. I don't often see a market fail at this particular number here. In the short term here, if we just drill into this little section here into the 1 hour chart, just give us a bit of an idea of what we're looking at. Looking at this move down through here as the A wave here, then an A wave to here, a B wave to here, and 5 waves up for the C wave here. Now it's possible to mark this different as well. So what we would do is that if this high here is taken out, then we need to be long from that point. But otherwise, we need to be looking at this down here in 5 waves here, basically 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. We'll drill into that into a moment. So somewhere down to the 24.10, 20, 24, 20, 24, 10 area through here. Normally wave A here is roughly the same length as wave C here. It's got some sort of equality here, but we need to take in last lows and all these sorts of things as well, and count the structure as it moves lower from here. So it's pretty clear that the market going sideways here is corrective. The distance of wave A here would be equaling the wave C here in this particular instance here. Now the only upward move here that I can actually see is from this low here moving up here. We've got 5 waves here. So it's possible that it could be counted as wave 1 up here, then wave 2 back to here, then wave 3, 4 and 5 up here. But and that's possible, so we've got to leave that door open. But as it stands, we'll look at this as the A wave, the B wave to here, and the C wave up to here. So we're looking for more downside here within all of this here. So we're looking for 5 waves. So we've got 1 and 2 here, and the third wave is the longest and the strongest. So we'll see that play out, wave 4 and wave 5 down through to here. On the tick chart here, there's 100 ticks there, not much sort of change here, but I would sort of be looking at this. Can't really draw on here, but what I can do, if I've got some little, okay, so we can look at, we're going down for wave 3 here, so we're probably at wave 1 low there, wave 2 here, then wave 3 here, wave 4 bouncing here, wave 5 just dropping below the 24.30 sort of area here, with wave 4 in it here, and then down for wave 5 here. So we're pretty much sort of heading downwards here. I've got this little green line here that if that 244 is breached here, then you can go long from that point. But as soon as this low here gets taken out, it invalidates that being wave 1 here. So at the moment it can be an A and a B and a C and move up from that point. Another way to look at this or to drill into this really is taking this high here and this low here and looking at the 50-60% retracement level in here, and considering that's where it should rally back to anyway here. If there is 5 waves here, you can look at that on a, this is on 100 ticks, but if you put it on 10 ticks or 20 ticks, you'll start to see. But it's possible for this now to move back up to this high here. So you could say that even though we're looking at this high here for the entry, we could say any support on top of 24.38 would also be in that vein there as well. Or you can use the robo method in one way or another, switch or robo 1 or 2 on a 100 tick chart would get you pretty close to where you're going as well. But yeah, look, we're looking at this being wave B here, and we're looking for 5 waves down for wave C. So let me just check here for a moment. I just had a look on the tick chart then, there's a smaller one, but it's a bit difficult to work out the 5 waves down here. But one of the other interesting things here that I did note though is like 24.30 is the top of group 1, isn't it? So then we got 1, 2, and 3 in here. So that there. So basically this market's bouncing off the top of a micro group 1 here, because this is subgroup 1 at 30, and then 33 is the next group 1 there. So if it moves up through here, back up into this space here, then you can look to short. But the safe short would be that when this market moves up to 24.37, then it locks back down under number 5 here, because that's the next micro level here. If it locks under that after it's been up there, then you can look to short it from that retest on the 35 here and start building it into group 1 on the downside here. There'll still be another bounce off the 432 when it gets there, so expect that too. Alrighty, just short and sweet. Cheers.